The standing arch with a block is a drill where we are working on our ability to actively extend our upper back, which is a very valuable skill to have in anything related to back bends. And this drill also has some very nice specific carryover usually to the full standing arch and the ability to make better use of our upper back in that exercise. Let's take a look at the drill itself. So you're going to need a yoga block having a stick, or actually another yoga block can also be used for the same, and a wall. That's basically all we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up with the yoga block between myself and the wall, and I want the edge of the yoga block to be placed actually just somewhere in my upper back area. A good starting position would be having the edge of the block just about the bottom of my shoulder blades, because that's usually a position where it works nicely to have a lot of movement in the upper back. But you can play around with it a little bit. Maybe you're going to find that some positions going a little bit further up, a little bit further down, it's going to feel more or less restrictive. Yeah. There can be benefits both to choosing the position that feels the most natural, the most comfortable, but there can also be some benefits to exploring where you might have some extra restrictions when doing a back bends with the block in that position, and then working and ironing these out. Let's take a look at how the drill is executed. Now we can place the block in different positions, and the taller the block is going to stick out from the wall, the harder it's going to be. So the easiest position would be with the block in a flat position. I'm going to show the exercise first with the block in a, on semi-tall position. So I'm going to place it with the edge more, and then I'm going to stand with feet about shoulder width wide, maybe a little bit more, and slightly external rotated, basically whatever feels comfortable. Hands just about shoulder width. Gonna lift the arms so they're in line with the body more or less. Look up at the stick, extend the neck, and extend the upper back while opening up the shoulders to get into contact with the wall. We could either hold for time or work this for repetitions. But let's get into some of the technical details, because there are a few. First of all, as I'm lifting the stick, I want to keep a constant pressure on the outside of my hand. So I'm basically trying to bend the stick a little bit. The reason for this is because I want the scapula to have kind of this wrapping motion around the body. And this external rotation is going to help that happen. So as I'm raising the stick, I'm thinking that I'm trying to bend it, and at the same time I'm trying to lift my shoulders up towards the ceiling. Alright. Then as I'm starting the arch, I'm starting it by extending the neck, and then thinking that the arch is happening from top of my spine and going down vertebrae for vertebrae, arching all the way back. Yeah. And the focus when getting the hands into contact with the wall, of course we want the shoulders to open up, but the main focus is trying to see if we can use the extension of the upper back to move the stick in against the wall. Alright. Let's take a look once again. Get into position. Shoulder width with the stick, trying to bend it a bit. Lift it and elevate the shoulders, extend the neck, and let the extension carry down through the spine, extend, 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 until the stick touches the wall. And come back down. Again, in the beginning, you might need to do it on the flat side, which is quite a bit easier. You could also stack 2 blocks here. Now when changing to a more difficult position, there's a good chance that you might not be able to get all the way into the wall right from the get-go. That's fine, then just have a goal to work towards. Of course, the final position of the block would be having it on on the very tall side, and in this position it's going to be extremely difficult to bend all the way in and get contact with the wall. But that's basically it.